Financial freedom can't just be a luxury, it has to be a necessity. In this video, we're gonna really discover how we can make that a possibility. Let me show you how we can really secure your financial freedom starting today. What's going on, everybody? My name's Paycheck, and I'm 25 years old, and I've been on my journey of financial freedom ever since I graduated from college. I started out with literally nothing. I went to college, supported myself off of internships to make money, graduated, and now I have a net worth of almost $200,000 in just 3 years of working a job. And I can really understand where a lot of people and Americans come from, and I know the struggles because I've been there. Financial freedom for all Americans is very possible, right? We just have to put the right steps and the right processes to really accomplish that, and we're gonna go over that shortly. It really just comes down to 4 key areas, right? It comes down to debt, poor spending, no savings, and no plan. We need to change all of that right away, and you'll be on your way to becoming more financially free. I know, you may just feel like you're just surviving paycheck to paycheck. Oh, I have enough money at the end, I have a couple $100s left, but that's really not good enough. We want to set ourselves up, right, to not have to worry about that next paycheck, or even if the next 6 paychecks, right? We're really trying to reach a point in our lives to where we can do what we want and how we want in moderation. That's the big key. A lot of Americans may just feel like that money just comes in and really just goes out, and there's nothing you can really do because you just have so much stuff to tackle. You have bills, car payments, groceries, kids, and it can be overwhelming. I understand. You're not alone. Just as I said earlier, over 50% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. So just first understand that other people are in the same situation you are in, and other people have gotten out of that situation that you are in. We're gonna start off with creating a budget. This is one of the easiest things you can do, and you can do it literally right now as you're watching this video. We're gonna wanna map out our income and all of our monthly expenses. We can do this on a Notes app, or if I were you, let's do this on a Excel spreadsheet or Google spreadsheet. We're gonna list every single expense that we have, and on top of that, we're gonna have our monthly income. We're gonna cut out all the unnecessary things that we don't need, and we're gonna start saving that extra money to build up an emergency fund. And it's really not that hard to create a budget, right? We're gonna track. That's the main thing. You have to track what's coming in. We're gonna cut out all the unnecessary things, and we're gonna save the remainder. And after we've started to save, right, we're gonna really start to build up that emergency fund. We're gonna start off with building up to 1 month of our living expenses, to 2 months, to 3 months, and eventually wanna build up our emergency fund to cover up to 6 months of our living expenses. This is gonna be very reliant on you following your budget and tracking everything to a T. To become financially free, you have to make these changes. And once we do that, we slowly and steadily build up our emergency fund to where we need to be. And once we do that, we can start putting more money into a retirement account or an investment account, because that's the next step to become financially free, to start saving money to put into investment accounts so you can become more wealthy down the line. Because it's not just about the now, it's about the future, to 10 to 20 to 30 years from now. And to do this, right, you want to be able to make more money in your job or get other streams of income, side hustle, pick up an extra job. If you have more free time, use it to better yourself down the line. The earlier you start putting more money into these accounts, the more wealthy you will be down the line. And so once we start building up that emergency fund, right, we're gonna invest, right? And we want to start streamlining our investing once we've reached that cap on our emergency fund, and we can streamline it even more with getting side hustles and putting any extra income that we can do into it, such as bonuses or working an extra job here and there. And one of the main things you really need to focus on is your mindset. You need to know that it's money plus your mindset that really equals your financial freedom. You're building a legacy for your future and your kids and your family down the line, if that's one of your goals. Once you're able to really set that mental shift to change the way you're thinking about money and financial freedom, that's when everything changes. Once we're really able to start Focusing in on these 4 key areas that I described, you're on your path to become more financially free. We start to budget smart, right? Eliminate our debt, right? We start to build our income up and invest that newfound income after we've built up our emergency fund, and we set our new mindset. If you like this video, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe for more just like this.